Hello, welcome to my channel, Be a Creative. I hope you see what I did there. Anyway, we're going to be making a tag today in my little tag book for the Dina Wakley Gratitude Challenge. It's a year-long challenge on gratitude where she's going to give you a prompt every month on her blog. I'll put a link to that below. And she encouraged you to do it all in one place so that at the end of the year you'd have like literally a whole year's worth of gratitude, but I don't have really an art journal. I don't really like to do that. So I do like to make tags, and I put them all in this little book following Bridget Coopson's tutorial on how to do that. That'll be in the link below too. And right now all I'm doing is just covering up that second page because in hindsight I realized that I should have put this together at the end of the challenge, but I got a little ahead of myself. So I'm just covering up that other side, and I'm going to cut that out eventually, but you won't see that. The prompt for September was small things that you're grateful for. So that's what I'm trying to decide, and right now I'm collecting all my stuff, all the things, and hey, it looks like I did a really good job of showing everybody what I was going to use. That's fantastic. Good job, Shannon. So I don't really have a plan with what I'm going to do with this. I'm kind of just intuitively working out what I want. I don't even really have an idea, basically. I'm just sticking stuff down. You see, I'm going to rip that and then just use my finger. I use my finger a lot to glue stuff because I am horrible about cleaning my paintbrushes, and what I have found is gel medium, which is what I'm using in this. If you don't clean it immediately, it ruins everything. I mean, really, it just ruins the paintbrushes, but, you know, I forget to clean them. So I've just started using my finger. Can't really ruin that. I mean, I guess you could. It was like an accident, some type of weird crafting accident. I don't know. It's like extreme crafting. Don't do that. Don't try that. Anyway, so I've taken some deli paper that I'd stamped with some Tim Holtz foam stamps a couple months ago, and I'm trying to use up, and I've just glued that down. And that is actually a brayer off page where I gel print. I gel print a lot, and that's just one of the pages that I use to clean my brayer. And I know that I want to use the Dina Wakley hearts because I really like them. They're kind of badass, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I like the colors on that page, and I want to bring that into the tag somehow. So what I decided to do is to stamp it on the page, and then I'm going to cut around it, and then decide. I'm deciding right now exactly if I'm going to cut, and clearly I am. I'm going to cut around it, and then I really, really wanted to use some Scribble sticks. I love Dina Wakley Scribble sticks. She can't see that I'm cutting that. Trust me, you're not missing anything. Oh, look at that. I'm deciding that I like that. Yes, I do like that. So like I said, I really, really wanted to use these Scribble sticks that I've got, and honestly, I have a hard time with them. I don't know. Oh, that's where I found the top to one of my water brushes that I've been looking for. That was awesome. I was really excited about that. And I really like blue and red, so like I said, I wanted to use a Scribble sticks to bring in some blue into that tag. But I don't know what I do wrong with these. I don't ever get like the color that I'm really looking for, and like how I see a lot of other people get. Obviously it's user error because everything that Dina Wakley does is amazing. That woman is my spirit animal. I have to stop talking about that right now or this is going to get creepy. I actually really love her and all of her art. I don't want to be creepy in my first video. So I'm ripping it in half because that seems like a good idea. And I'm trying to decide which half I want to use. Even though I just did all that work with those Scribble sticks, I wasn't quite sure because I wasn't crazy about how that turned out. But I really wanted that blue in there. But I also really liked that side. So, agony of choice. Look at that. I'm being smart. I'm using the stamp before I stamp. So I'm going to actually stamp onto the tag. And at this point, I don't know what I'm doing with that. Okay. I forgot about this. I'm going to put some background stamping down too first. That was a good call. Good job, Past Shannon. That was amazing. Look at that. Obviously, I'm really good at tuning my own horn. Everybody should be. Everyone should be good at that. Those are just some of those Dina Wakley background texture stamps. And now we're getting to the real deal. So I have that Stazon purple, and I always use Stazon or archival ink when I stamp over a jelly plate image. And all of those tags were done using the gel plate, the Ranger one. This is me realizing, again, I should not have bound the book before I did this. But I'm still going to get a good stamped image. It worked. And here I am, back again, trying to decide which side of the heart I want to use. I really like that side. I like the color, and I like that it was kind of messy. But I did all that work, so I decided to go with the blue. And I'm just cutting that out again. You guys are on the edge of your seat to see me cut that out. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. It won't be so horrible. So I'm going to stick that down, and ooh, guess what? I'm going to use my finger again to glue that down. Yep, lots of glue. You can never have too much, right? And more glue. That was dead air. I'm sorry. This is actually really hard, monologuing what I'm doing. I'm trying not to ramble while I do this. So I'm drying something, clearly. You guys are literally watching paint dry. I probably should have edited that. You know what? Future self will take care of these issues. So I'm just going to go back around again. And I'm trying to decide exactly what my next step is here, because clearly I decided to not go back around again. Yeah, I'm going to stamp some more, it looks like. And I'm thinking about playing with that other heart, but I decided against that. I know that this is not finished. I can feel it in my gut. So at some point, I decided that I wanted to mark each month, each tag with whatever month it was. So this is me doing that. I got those stamps at Michael's, I think, for like $2. Maybe it was Joann's in like the $1, $2 stamp section. I'm just using some of that purple Stazon again. And I'm planning on stamping out September. And when I put that E down, I realized that I actually only have the alphabet. I don't have any numbers because I had planned to put September 2019 and I don't have any numbers. So I decided, nope, I'm just gonna like leave it. And I really like the way that tags look when they are sewn. So what I'm doing is replicating that with one of those Posca paint pens that I picked up at Jerry's Artorama. I'm very fortunate to have one of those in my hometown. And I'm just dotting lines to give the appearance that it's been stitched. I have a sewing machine that I look at occasionally and think about using, but I don't know how to use it. And it's on my list of things to do because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want sewn and I get tired of drawing lines. So eventually I'll get to that. So at this point, it looks like I'm cutting out the things I'm grateful for. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So off camera, before this started, I spent some time thinking about what I am grateful for, what small things. And I know it's kind of hard to see. My camera should have been zoomed in more, but I picked coffee, games, and yard. Like that has no significance to the viewers. But to me, however, I live in a townhouse, and up until 3 years ago when my husband and I moved to the townhouse, we lived in an apartment. And I really wanted a yard. And I know it seems kind of ridiculous, but that's something that was really important to me. I am also a gamer, and I really appreciate my games. And of course, coffee is everyone's go-to. Coffee is life, right? Can't do anything without coffee. I drink like a pot a day. Ooh, fun fact about me. There you go. I have a coffee addiction. Hi, my name is Shannon, and I'm addicted to coffee, along with every other American in the United States. Of course, they're an American in the United States. I don't know why I said that. That was stupid. Anyway, I cut out like 5 minutes of me fooling with this washi tape and these little words, trying to figure out how to tape that down, because I didn't think you guys really need to see all that. I was frustrated with myself while I was doing it, so I assumed that you would be frustrated just watching it, and I would say that Pat Shannon was right. It was incredibly frustrating. Again, I'm just gluing that down with some gel medium. I think it's Liquitex, and I'm gonna dry it and make sure it's stuck really good. And now I'm gonna take that white Posca pen, and I was just checking on a scrap piece of paper that it would work because I have a hard time with white. I'm just gonna kind of highlight the heart because I wanted it to pop a little bit more, and I'm going around it right now with that pen. That's what I'm doing, obviously. I feel like I've said obviously like 16 times. You make a drinking game out of that. Watch my craft video, and every time I say obviously, take a shot. Don't do that. I mean, maybe do that if you're over 21 and you're legal. You don't have to drive anywhere. So I'm making a poor choice right here. I was trying to highlight the ridge, and I'm like, nope, I don't like that at all. Not at all. So I'm going to quickly erase that. That's what I did. So tip, you can do that. If you're really quick before it dries, just wipe it off. And now I'm going to highlight the words with that black pen just to make them stand out a little bit more so they pop off the page, because you want things to pop, right? That's what, yeah. And it looks like I'm done. I'm going back. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going back to highlight it. That's what's happening, because the white just wasn't doing it for me. So I decided the black is better. Black is a neutral color, and sometimes if I have too much going on my tag, I'll use black or white or brown or some other neutral to kind of tie everything in together. But I really like a lot of color. And look, I'm done. That's it, you guys. It's fantastic. I'm going to rip it off. That's the other page I'll be working on next month. And there you go. That's the tag. Small things I'm grateful for. See you next time.